Hello, welcome back, everybody. Very glad to have you back. And this is the one of the episodes of Guacamelee that that starts appropriately. And yeah, this is going to be a tough times episode. We're tackling the Thule treetops, which are no joke by any stretch of the imagination.
I have heard nothing but beautiful rumors
Just
about these treetops.
everyone's singing about them. You may notice that we are in the chicken suit today, and that is not by accident. The chicken suit makes it so that your punches are not quite as mighty as they might be, but you do slowly regain health. And there are parts, the worst possible thing in the Thule treetops is to make it all the way to the top and then just perish because you hit too many thorns or whatever. And that has happened to me, and it was the worst.
Now, how do we get to these treetops?
So, you remember the Thule tree, of course, and you can drop down right in the beginning. You see there, yeah.
Yes.
And it's just one thing to keep in mind is that running up a wall has the same effect as doing the blue dash. So, you know, if you want to get down there. Oh well, yeah, that is sort of a problem there. You can actually, I think, break through that bottom layer there if you have the gumption to do so.
Break through. I'm sorry, I don't understand bottom layer.
You know what? It might be faster for you to try to get to. So, you know, you see the red block down there.
Yes.
That's actually
come through the desert.
Yeah, because remember you can get to the other end of the Thule tree through the desert.
I absolutely do not remember, but I will take your word for it,
is
sir.
right by the Temple of War.
Yeah.
And that would be great, except that the Temple of War transports you like all the way into the Temple of War.
Can't seem to select the.
Oh, it's tricky. It's like a down right, you know. Yeah.
There we go.
Perfect. So
Did not like my keyboard.
If you get back to the entrance, then what you can do is go sort of the back way into the Thule tree. So normally when you advance through the Thule tree, you want to do like a little uppercut and knock out that block. I don't know why I didn't tell you to do that when you did that, but that sort of lets you bypass the whole of the Thule tree. It might be faster to go to the right, you know what I mean? Down here.
I did go to the right.
Okay, good.
Isn't that right?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna run past all these guys.
Yeah, this is a no fight time. Chicken is not fighty.
He's fighty enough.
I mean, he's fine. He's a luchador, so he's not exactly hurting for punches. Yeah. Consider this the first adventure of the Thule tree. I think generally, if someone's going to complain about one thing in this, it's either going to be El Infierno or it's going to be the Thule tree, because this is. Did you notice a little bit ago you got that achievement?
Yes, I did. I chose not to mention it.
I see.
But thank you for helping.
Which did come first? That is, of course,
in this case, it was the chicken.
For being the chicken in the chicken suit. Right. Anyway, so the game is very, very good at fighting. It's just very, I don't know, even tough fights feel fun. And even when you lose, like, you know, Infested Skeleton, our last video, like, even losing is fun to a degree. Obviously, you want to finish up with the challenges after a while, so after a solid hour of melee, you may be feeling like you want to finish. But honestly, it's a fighting game, not a platforming game. So...
Right.
It's not exactly like it's imprecise, but just a little fiddly. And I'll stop talking for a little bit to mention the demo, how you can talk to the giant chicken as the chicken does not buy your costume. There is, of course, an achievement for talking to all the giant chickens.
Of course there is.
Chicken.
Yes, I understand it's your favorite.
It's my favorite achievement. It's called Hello Chicken. And I like it. But yeah, this is a very late game achievement. You need to have all of your prowess in order to even think about conquering the Thule
Oh, I thought you meant the chicken achievement.
Well, no. I think you actually need a lot for that too. I think you at least need to be able to turn into a chicken. There's some heights.
Well, obviously.
Pardon me. So you see the thing to break here.
I see. I don't remember coming by this way. I don't think I did.
I have to, I think. Because remember that was that huge drop that you did all the way over to the left of the tool tree. You dropped down and broke like a million green things.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And I think I just picked a direction at random and I must have chosen poorly.
Well, and they just want you to break that little red block. And so now every time you want to get in here,
no, I'm never going to come here again.
No, you will swear off the tool tree forever. All right, so
okay.
You're going to see how this is going to go.
Anything I really want to
pretty quickly. I don't know. I think you probably, honestly, you don't need all of the anything really. But yeah, fine. Stamina is good.
I don't know.
No, that's a good thing. Yeah. Now that you've got, I don't know, you had enough stamina before, but it's even better now. So.
Yeah, sure.
It's this is a place of flips and it's a place of those jumps. So you'll be doing a lot of just like that, like jumping. And the spikes you encounter here aren't quite so bad because these are more like, I don't know, transport you back to the beginning spikes, but some of them do a lot of damage, and so this is why you are the chicken suit.
Sure.
The main challenge in the tool tree is like planning everything out to get perfect the first time,
I see.
And also,
so it looks like I gotta go.
The other thing
you're that way.
Yeah. And the thing to really look for is those green surfaces. Indicating
right, because I can't cling to those.
Right, so you've got to do that thing.
So it looks like all of these T-shaped blocks are green surfaces.
That's right. And
so I need to go fly from the left and just phase warp to dodge the green T blocks.
And if I might recommend, since there's no spikes
up there
on top of the block to the right, if you stand on top of there, that's quite nice. That means you don't have to.
That's what I thought I had to do.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you could also go run up the right-hand wall, do a double jump, and make it to the top of that thing. But whatever. No reason to get fancy here before we have to.
Right.
This is
Lord knows I hate getting fancy.
Yes. This is also the place of like I said, the thing that isn't quite as nice with platforming in this is it's just so particular about were you a pixel into the block? Well, now it cancels out of the,
right.
Whatever, it cancels out, switches you back to the next dimension, and you are
I was a fool.
Yeah, you got green teeth. Oh, this is only the first of the many joys of the series. This actually might not be the easiest section. I think there's one section that's a little simpler, but it's not the hardest, I'll tell you that.
Glad to hear it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a long.
Nope, apparently I was a pixel inside.
Yep. See, and that is what kills you, especially in the final area, because in that one you were just flying all over the place. There's so many spikes you're never touching the ground. Now, they do give you some barrels full of them, so if you want to do a run of this not in the chicken suit, that's perfectly acceptable. But man, I wouldn't recommend it. First time I did it, I used up all the barrels and still died. So, just adds another little extra layer of tension to this. I'm not even sure what I really dislike about the platforming in this. I guess, if I had to say one thing, it's that there's 7 different things to do. You know what I mean? And they're all mapped to a different key, and so your hands go nuts. So yeah, this is a goat run up the wall there. And
right. Yeah, I got
you. Get every speck of extra distance.
Whew.
Yeah. So this will be a. They love to do this kind of stuff where you can absolutely lose everything. That was a very nice save, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was pure luck.
Well, still.
Guarantee you.
Yeah. Nothing gets more disheartening than like getting all the way up here and then nope, that could be done. So. That would be the other thing I'd say I dislike it is I don't like doing like mid-air turns. He doesn't quite have the dexterity to pull that off, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah.
This may have to be another video like Bested Skeleton. It's fairly heavily edited.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm sure some of you maniacs out there will ask for a full thing. Well, not this time. These
You didn't give it last time.
Oh, didn't I? No, I did. I think I did.
Oh, did you?
You told me not to, but I did. In fact, I think I wasn't going to until you were like, don't give it to them. I was like, oh, they're getting it. Whatever. I'm ornery.
Petty.
Yeah, petty. That's the word. Funny how I forgot that.
It's not funny at all.
Oh, come on. We put on a good show. Everything these days is comedy gold.
Oh.
Aha! So, yes. What's nice is the little sections they have to divide things, you know? So that you don't have to... I don't know, so it's not all one big tank or whatever.
Whew.
Yeah, right? Very nice. Now, if that last part of that last section there where you were, you know, running up the walls, this is going to be more the same. Basically, none of these sections can you realistically do first time, just because there's a lot of surprises that throw at you. The last part, I don't know. Maybe it'll be better for you. The last part was tough for me because I almost had to like muscle memory it.
I don't have any muscle memory.
This is the first section, incidentally, where you saw the first thing you did here was break all the barrels. That's what you did the first time, and that would be all of your health gone.
Right.
If this wasn't a chicken suit run. Thank heavens for the chicken suit. The other thing that gets you is
you can't dash after. Yeah. Apparently, wall run doesn't reset your horizontal dashes.
Yeah. You have to be really careful, although I think it does reset your double jump.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. But you have to be extremely careful with those color moves. And the problem with it not resetting those is it kind of means that, like, it's sort of feasible for you to keep going if you, like, mess up and use one, but it's almost worth it just to fall down. You want to get as much mileage out of Goat Fly as possible. You know, if it's like a single double jump and then a goat jump. Honestly, a lot of this is just learning, like, you know, what is the timing for it and stuff like that. Oh, something else to keep in mind. You can cancel out of a goat run.
Yeah, I do know I can cancel out of that. Okay. I think I'd used it in Bested Skeleton a few times.
So just like, yeah, feel free to cancel out of a goat run with a goat fly every time. And that's the kind of fence thing. I guess we've got a goat trainer, so. But yeah, you've got the idea there. Except for the spike part. And that part, you can technically do a goat run and then a goat fly to get around those spikes, but I found a double jump much more useful there. Yeah, just like, anyway.
Sure.
And...
oh, I need to get my stamina back.
Yeah.
I think that's what killed me.
Also, what's better than being 1 pixel away from, I mean, you know, the last time you fell over.
Being no pixels away. That's better.
Oh, I forgot. Man, fortunately, stamina regenerates really quickly here. If they've had, like, an enemy fight in the middle of this or something, that would just be...
at least the chicken doesn't have any stamina penalties.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, doesn't... maybe he does. If he regains stamina more slowly, that might be something. Or maybe he just
doesn't he just hit... I thought he just punched weaker. I don't remember right now.
Somebody regains stamina more slowly. I don't know.
Okay, let's see here. So I'm gonna need to do a series of phasing as I go fly.
Yeah, they do love those series of phasing.
Guess I'll run up the wall there, and double jump.
Right,
to get to the right one, do it again.
And you go
and
run
then
and
I will
jump. Go run, double
no
jump.
idea what comes next. So
nope. That'll be a voyage of discovery for all of us. I will say, I'm not sure that this is actually going to be quite best at scale. You're doing better than I did the first time. Not to say that the last.
Well, don't speak too soon.
Yeah, true enough.
I think it's probably going to be one of those screw up in different but equally as many ways.
You know, maybe the other thing is that, I don't know, I'm just sort of dissecting why I don't like the platforming as much. I think maybe the other thing is it's just not quite as satisfying, you know? When you're punching, I mean, you get that sense of weight and accomplishment from just thrashing all different kinds of skeletons, but this is just a whole bunch of, like, you kind of, like, lean with the character as you jump and then not quite make it, and, you know, whatever, things like that.
Well, should have just gripped to the wall and looked around, I guess.
Yeah, that is nice to do. It's good to be a bit cautious when you're encountering new things. That's why, I know I keep talking about the last area, but a lot of it is just like there's not really a break. Okay? You know, walls, everywhere. Not that this is also walls and spikes everywhere.
Well, so far the walls haven't moved, but I'm sure that's coming.
Well, you know, it's good for that. Without the chicken suit, you might be a third to a fourth of the way through your health at this point. So, maybe more, a little, somewhere between the two. Anyway, you start feeling the heat either way.
There we go.
That's nice. And onto the
let's get my stamina back here. These, I know these. These don't knock you, they just explode you.
Yeah.
Oh no, these are different. These do just knock you.
Man,
Not that
if
that
they
helps
had
much
like,
here.
well, no, this is actually, that's good, because if they were world ending, that would be the worst.
Right.
So this one is the one. And this one is like some pretty precise timing as far as the goat fly goes.
Right. Can you cancel out of a wall run and just stop?
I think you have to do something, although you could at least
I'm not seeing a way to do it.
Yeah. You could do like a double jump off. Or in a lot of these close quarters areas, you can do a quick double jump. Honestly, the worst part is, and you're actually on a tiny delay, aren't you, with the...
I am,
so
actually, with the recording.
That will be even better. For me, there was like one trick to this one, and once I figured it out, I mean, it was just the sequence of goat flies, and I figured that out.
Right.
You're definitely going to want to do a goat fly at the top of that, the top of the spell.
Yeah, I got that idea after the last
you
fail
probably
there.
could double jump, but it would just be a lot more button presses and stuff like that. So
yeah.
And just those, I mean, those areas in between are like just the size of flying one, you know.
Right.
And oh, one thing is, I think if you start doing the goat fly and then dimension shift, I think he'll like cling on to the vanishing platform for just a little bit.
Okay.
A lot of this one,
so you're saying...
a lot of that one, once you do the initial goat fly from the top right, is just a lot of like double jump and dimension shift at the same time.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
I don't think you're going to be doing a lot more goat flies after that first one, if you do it the way that I did it anyway.
What if I like the goat fly?
Well, goat fly to your heart's content. Fly those goats.
I like how we're not even questioning that it's called goat fly anymore.
No.
It's just...
Look, our goatee trainer can name things whatever he wants. I think he only named it that because he kind of lost his heart after we destroyed enough of his Shuzu statues. Whatever.
His own fault. If he had just told us all of our moves from the beginning,
it's true.
We wouldn't have broken all this
and,
stuff.
you know, I don't know. He says he's our trainer, but we were just cracking open mystic artifacts to get the power anyway, so...
Yeah, I'm not he's training anyone. I think he just likes the statues.
Mm-hmm. I mean, goodness knows what he did to get Jaguar Javier his powers, but...
Yeah, that slight delay is just killing me on that last phase there. I need to just press earlier than I think I do, I guess.
I think we just compensate for it. And like I said, once you get past that first one, it's just a lot of double jumping and dimension shifting. So, obviously at the far left, you'll be easy to go. And that'll be great. You could, like I said, you can honestly get through this first part with double jumping if you felt so inclined.
Oh, too excitable.
Yep. Mr. Goatfly all the time. You can hop the link.
It wasn't even a goatfly that killed me. It was just a double jump or a wall jump.
This section does tend to be pretty frustrating. If only because in a lot of the ones,
almost shot off the side there. That would have been just catastrophic.
The worst. You can absolutely fall all the way to the bottom.
I believe it. I would have uninstalled. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
didn't grumpy.
Uninstalled me. No. I'm a sassy artificial intelligence.
Nope.
Hey.
Man. Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Time to do it. I feel like in a lot of the other sections, though, like there is a sense of discovery and progress, and not here. Like the last part of this is much easier than the first part, so you just get stuck on this part forever. Pretty much your lot in life.
That's what you get for being a giant chicken luchador. This isn't even the Thule treetops. This is just a flying buzzsaw factory.
Yeah, I don't know.
This reminds me of Meat Boy, honestly, which I will admit I didn't enjoy very much.
Yeah. I like this a bit more even than Meat Boy, because, well, I don't know, I guess this part is very time-based, but unless you're insane at it, like Psychedelic Eyeballers or something like that.
I think he's insane at most things. That's sort of his gimmick.
That's right.
He's just
a very twitchy guy.
Yep, he's just good at the things he chooses to be good at.
He is. Aren't we all?
I, however, am bad at the things I choose to be good at.
I see.
That's my gimmick, you know.
Yeah, I see. Right. Our gimmick is incompetence.
No, it's not. I'll be honest, if this sort of video is not even my taste in LPs.
Yeah.
Like, I want to watch a man be good at a thing.
Right.
And,
well,
I would absolutely be frustrated and not want to watch this, so.
Yeah. Imagine how I feel, huh?
That's right. This is Bacter's LP, and he enjoys watching these things. So
you know what?
He gets his way
The
here.
whole point
if
to Ambulance
This is my druthers, I would just practice, and be it.
Well, that's what I do when I film this. I don't film my first try at the 3000s. Listen, you saw what I did in Ambulance and Armor and Baldur's Gate. You had me run forehead first into every spike in the kingdom.
That's true.
And I take all the pathos from that and store it up and cackle with glee.
I honestly think I'll just be better off goat flying through that section down there. I'm trying to double jump and it is not working so well.
Does the delay hurt the double jumps more than it does the go fly?
No, it's just I want to try something different because this isn't working.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand. The need for novelty is strong in the human race and the luchador subtype. Yeah, whoever designed this thing. I will say, there was some additional content released for Guacamelee that I've been playing through lately, and there's not a lot of ugly programming, or ugly platforming. The programming
that's good.
I told you they basically took Grave Lord Nito and made him an entire mariachi band, which is the best. The best thing you could do with Grave Lord Nito.
Right. I liked Grave Lord Nito.
Yeah,
he was just a generic skeleton monster. But I don't know.
He had kind of a pathos about him, I guess.
I just liked how he had like worshippers around him, and you just sort of could sense the throne clenching behind those bones.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and you could even
did a good job.
I mean, if you were an insane man, you could join his covenant.
You could.
It
didn't work, but
yeah, right.
I mean, literally, it was programmed very poorly.
I remember that. Like, what? You can't even do something until you run through the game or something like that, and like you were supposed to challenge people, but you couldn't do that until I don't know. Who knows? Who knows that Grave Lord Nito?
Why that happened? Yeah.
I always wanted to join the giant cat.
I like the giant cat.
Because compared to Grave Lord Nito or the Toothy Serpent or anything like that, Cat's alright.
I like the Toothy Serpent too, but only sort of in that I thought he was funny.
I don't know. Maybe this is me, but I don't necessarily think that having your Machiavellian antagonist have big old donkey teeth and floppy ears. Really.
I like him.
Oh yeah. Man, you just barely nicked that saw blade.
I did.
Didn't care.
I'll be honest, I'm not happy about it.
Yeah. You might be dead by this point if you didn't have chicken soup.
Yeah, probably.
It's so nice to have.
Yeah, see, this is so much easier than trying to double jump here.
Sure. Well, different strokes for different folks.
Oh, screwed myself. It was so close.
Yeah.
I had it.
Oh, I know that feeling.
I was just greedy.
There's more to come once you wall run up there, though, so don't,
I know.
Don't press that wall run and stop looking.
It just goes forever.
No, not much farther. I think you're really going to like the second thing that happens after you finish the section. And I don't think you're going to like the first thing.
If the second thing is the end of this, the Thule Treetops, then I'll be happy about it.
You will like that. Well, wait till you see the first thing.
I would pay a significant amount of my imaginary lucha bucks to have a move that lets you recover in midair.
Yeah, that is kind of nice, man. That would make this so much nicer.
Yeah.
So after 30 minutes of this, what are you thankful for on this?
It is Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Thanksgiving. Today is the day of giving thanks. So what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful that I have a bad friend who wants me to play luchador games.
I'm happy that I have, or thankful that I have a lovable friend to play video games. Oh my goodness.
It's true.
This is a nail-biter.
It is. I was listening to a man, a rather controversial figure. It was John Piper, actually.
All right.
And he was talking about the desire for happiness in a person, and all the money, etc., in the world does not make a person happy. It absolutely doesn't happen.
Demonstrably true.
And
well,
oh, thank goodness!
Look who's Tough Stuff McGruff.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! If only all of those money people realized.
That's right. No, but I mean, and it's true. What makes the times when you're happiest? I hate you, chicken. I hate the other chicken. Is when you have friends around to watch you defeat the Thule Treetops.
That's very true. Oh, I love that second chicken. I do.
Mm-hmm.
He's a jerk chicken. Well.
So as we collect this piece of the Jade Lucha mask or whatever this is, I wish all of you folks at home have people around as well to make you to enjoy watching luchadors fail to run through.
That's right.
Goodness knows what.
I'm thankful for my friend Ms. Bundafund, and I'm thankful for all of you to a lesser and less specific extent.
Amen. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.